Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. Why do I have to say that? Do I have to say that? I don't. Alright, so today's video is a get ready with me, first impressions, just like makeup video, which I know you guys have been asking me for one, and I just been putting it off and off and off because I don't know. These type of videos just scare me. So the things I have are foundation, bronzer, highlighter, lip gloss, and this little guy which is for your brows. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It might be a long one because you know how I could go on and on just talking randomly. So you know how it goes. It might be long. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you like it, if you want me to do more of these videos, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If not, I mean, don't give it a thumbs down. Just like write in the comments. Okay, so I showered. I have nothing on my face. Nothing. I just moved my hair. I have Penelope's bunny ears. We're just gonna use that to hold the hair back. Okay, so the first thing I've been putting on my face is something that is high-end, and this product is a serum, and it's a vitamin C serum, and it is from Drunk Elephant. It's a like skincare company. I got it 2 weeks ago and I've been using it ever since. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with this thing, like obsessed. I put it every morning, just in the morning. I don't put it at night, just in the morning before I put anything on my skin, and I really do think that it has done like so good for my skin. I think it has lightened up spots. I'm not gonna say I have really bad skin because I don't. I know I have pretty good skin, but I did have some spots from like sun and from, you know, pimples or things that I've picked at, and I really do feel like this has helped me so much. One of the reasons why I got it was for that, because the reviews are amazing, but I really love it. And vitamin C is so good for you. It is the whole jar. It's a pricier serum, but it's totally worth it. So I'll show you what this looks like. It's like an oil. It's like an orange oil, but it's not oily. If I make myself understand, I just do like a pump and a half on the back of my hand and just put it on my face. So the one thing that is not good about this is that it doesn't smell good. It smells bad. I don't know how to explain the smell, but it smells bad. But I don't really care. The smell goes away pretty quick. And like I said, don't be afraid because it's an oil. It does not leave your face feeling oily. Like, it really does sink into your skin. Just check it out. Check it out. It's good. It's one of those products that like, now I can't live without it. Like, I need to have it. So that's on. I let it sit there for a second. So the next thing I've been putting on is going to be a new product. It is the Believe. This is the little sample size from Sephora. Now, this is their Believe, the True Cream Aqua Bomb. I've had their just hydrating cream, I think it is. This is kind of like, it looks the same, but this one is the Aqua Bomb, and I've been wanting to try it. I haven't bought it. I bought the other one and I ran out, and it was really good, but I wanted to try this Aqua Bomb, so I got a sample of it. And if you could tell here, it's kind of like a jelly texture. Obviously it's an Aqua Bomb, so I'm gonna apply that to my face now. And this is just a moisturizer. I've heard really good things about it. This feels so good on your face. I always put everything behind my hand. I don't know why. And then whatever product I have left, I always put in the back of my hand. Because, you know, your hands need product too, so they don't look old and wrinkly. The next thing that I put on my face is not something that it's not something new. I've been using this for a while. I've shared it with you guys on my vlogs. And this is another product. This one and this one are two products that like you need in your life. Like, if you're gonna get anything, you need these two products. So this one is the Dr. Jart. Sorry, it's like all dirty, but this is the Dr. Jart Ciacapair cream, and this is a color correcting cream. It's a green cream. I'm out of it. I have samples. I went to Sephora and got a million samples because they are out of stock. They have these little ones, but I'm waiting for the big guy. But if you guys want to try this one, it's cheaper. It's a smaller size and it lasts a long time. I took this to Colombia, been wearing it pretty much every day, and I just ran out. So if you want to try the little one, it's a good one to get. But this is what it looks like. I've showed it to you guys before. It is a green cream. So if you have a lot of redness on your face, this is really good because green contracts with red. So green on your skin, if you have a lot of red, it just corrects those colors, it tones it down. So it's a really good thing. I don't have a lot of redness, but I still feel like this thing, it just, I don't know, it just makes your skin look so good after. It makes your makeup look amazing. So I just put little dots on my face and then I just put it around. This is not like super creamy, so it doesn't glide on your face really like smoothly. So you also want to put moisturizer underneath, just so it's a little easier to glide and you're not pulling on your face and giving yourself wrinkles or droopy face. That's what I put every day. The serum, moisturizer, the green stuff. And then usually if I'm not gonna do makeup, you know, I use my, or I don't have it right here, but you know, I use my Origins tinted moisturizer, and that's all I would do if I'm not doing makeup. But because we are doing makeup, I'm gonna go ahead and put some primer. I just picked up a sample of this Cover FX mattifying primer, and this brand is really good. I've been wanting to try this matte primer just because I don't like matte foundations, but sometimes I do like a more of a matte look. Does that make sense? I just don't like matte foundations because my skin is so dry. So we're gonna go ahead and give this guy a try. I don't know if I'm gonna love it or not, but we'll give it a try. So it's kind of like a gel texture. It has kind of like a clear gel texture. So I pretty much put primer where I see that I have big pores. So here, around this area, and this area. And my skin, my forehead a little bit. Okay, so I just put some product on and I push it into my skin. I don't rub it in my skin, I just push it in. So it like goes in the pores. And I just drag the product like everywhere, but I focus it more wherever I have more pores. I feel so weird doing one of these videos, guys, but you know what? You asked for it, and I'm finally doing it. So this primer, I feel like it's very gel-like. It doesn't feel bad, and I don't feel like it filled my pores as much as the smoothing primer from Makeup Forever, but that's okay. We'll see how it works. Okay, so for foundation, I am trying out the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and I got it in the color Desert Beige. Now, this foundation is like $5 or $6 at CVS, but I've heard really good things about it. I've heard that it smells really bad. I haven't even opened it. I heard that it smells really bad, but that it does give you a very like covered, like flawless skin. So I wanted to try it. So we're gonna go ahead and try it. This is what it looks like. And let's see. I don't even know. I think this is the color that'll match me. That's the one thing. They don't have a lot of like color, but they don't have like a lot of color options. Oh, it smells really bad. It smells like paint, like wall paint. But you know what? And then you would think like, oh, maybe it's, I don't know what's on it. I mean, what's in it, but I do like that it's cruelty free. So, all right, let's see. It smells bad, but that's okay. We'll try it. I'm just gonna, it comes with this like application little thing. Oh, this is really dark, but I'm tan, so it's okay. It might be a little too dark for my taste, but that's okay. All right, let's see. This is as much as I put. And I'm just gonna use my Tarte Kabuki because it's what I love to use. I was gonna use a beauty blender, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use this because this is what I use pretty much every day, so no might as well try it out with this one. Okay, so it's definitely, I mean, obviously it's darker than my face, but that's okay because my face is lighter than my whole body because I never ever tan it. So as long as it matches my neck, I'm okay. And again, I'm kind of doing this in circles, but also pushing in the foundation instead of like rubbing it on my face. if you could get past the, I mean, I don't smell it now that's on my face, but if you could get past the smell, it smells pretty bad. I always bring my foundation down, and you see it does match my body. I don't look like my face is super dark and my body is white, so it's good. It's good for now. Now that I'm like tanning. So far, first application, I think I like it. I don't mind it, but I always change my mind once it starts wearing off. Once I start like wearing it throughout the day, we'll see how I like it. I'll come back at night and let you know like if I like how I wear it throughout the day. Okay, so we're done with that. Let's do my eyebrows. And for my eyebrows, I am going to be using this Wonder Brow. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. I have in like video tutorials on like Instagram and stuff, but it's pretty much tells you that it will give you perfect eyebrows under 2 minutes, one step. So it's kind of like a gel type of thing, and also they will stay on for as long as you want them to be on. Like they're not gonna rub them off, they're not gonna come, they're not gonna come off, they're waterproof. I am a little nervous because I don't even know how to apply this. It's like a liquid. Usually I use the Anastasia powder, or I'll use the Benefit like gel or the pencils, never something like this. So I saw it at the store. I think I got the right color. This is brunette, and this is what it looks like. It comes with like a brush. I am not good at this, guys, I'm sorry, I'll get better. It comes with a brush, like a lip gloss brush, which really scares me because I'm supposed to do my brow with this. Like I like a precise brush. So let me read the directions real quick and I'll come back on and let you know what the jazz is. Okay, so I read it. It says it comes with a spoolie too. So I'm gonna go ahead and brush my brows. Guys, I'm really nervous about this. I also brought a little, my brow brush, just because I don't know how I'm gonna do with that applicator that it comes with. That just seems very weird, and I'm nervous to use it, to even try it out. All right, I was looking for my other eyebrow brush, but whatever. Okay, so it says to pretty much have a dry brow with non-moisturizer, no nothing on it, and start filling sparse spots. And then it says start filling in sparse spots with short feathery strokes, and then smooth them out with the spoolie. Okay, so let's see. I usually start doing my brows. Okay, I'm gonna do little strokes here. I just don't know how I'm supposed to keep the shape with this applicator. I think maybe this shade is too light for me. I don't know. This might take long, guys. Bear with me because, well, I told you this was going to be a long video. Okay, I'm doing strokes. My problem is to get a really precise brow. Like, this is hard with this little wand thing. I don't know about under 2 minutes, like having brows under 2 minutes. I don't think so. Oh shit. You see, this is like going everywhere now. Look, my brow is not looking very sharp. You know what, let me try it with this brush. This is a Sigma small angle brush, which is not my brow brush that I use all the time, but it's definitely thinner than this. Let's see how it does if I do a brush. If I could do it with my regular brush, which is kind of hard because it's like water, it's like liquid liner. It's pretty much like putting liquid liner on your brow, which I think is difficult. So on most of my brow is staying pretty good, but if you guys see around here is where I have like little bold spots on my brow, and this product is not really sticking. Can you guys see it? Look right there. I have like little spots spots where I don't really have hair, and I don't think this product is attaching to those spots. So I know all eyebrow products you're pretty much painting your brows, but this legit feels like I'm painting my brows. And it also says here not to let it dry, so you gotta, I guess, apply and spoolie before it dries. I've had really high hopes for this product just because it's hot here and like it'll be nice not to worry about your brows. But I don't think this is working. You can still see it there. Let's try the other brow. I'm just gonna go in with this, my brush, my regular brush. And kind of like do the shape of my brow. This is how I usually do it. Oh my goodness, guys. This video is gonna be like 3 hours long. Not gonna lie.
I don't even know how this is gonna come up my I mean, when in doubt, I'll put coconut oil, and I usually would get rid of it. It'll get rid of any makeup.
Now, this is working better on this brow, but that is because I have more hair on this brow. So actually this brow is not bad at all. Like, looks pretty good. Okay, when you use the spoolie, it feels like you have gel on your brow, which I actually do like because it just makes your brows hair stay in place. I always put brow gel or like, you know, some type of like brow gel on my brows so they stay in place. So I do like that. Okay, so this brow is pretty good. This brow, not so much. It still looks like I am missing hair here. And I feel like I put a lot of product there to cover my little bald spot. Then now it just looks weird. And here you could tell here, again, where I don't have hair, it's much lighter. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave them alone. I feel if you have a lot of brow hair, this is good, and you could just put a little bit, like, so if you have really good brows all the way through and you just want something to keep them in place and give them a little more color, this is good. But if you have no brows at all, I do not recommend it. And also I do not think that it's under 2 minutes, because that didn't take me 2 minutes. I don't know, it probably took me as long as it does to do my brows, so I don't know. And I'm gonna have to clear it up. So definitely if you're gonna be using this, you're gonna need one of these brushes, because I don't think that one is gonna give you a defined brow. Even now, I don't feel like it's defined enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up with a brush and some concealer. So for concealer, if you're looking for a good drugstore concealer, the Maybelline Fit Me concealer is really good. I get it in the shade 10, but I mostly use this concealer to clean under my brow. Whenever I feel like I want more of like a defined brow, or it just needs to get clean like now. Oh my god, I can't talk. And I'm using this just flat brush. I think this flat brush is Paula Dorf. It is super old, and I'm pretty sure it came from a drugstore years and years ago, but is my most favorite brush to clean up under my brow. So I just go along the line of my brow like this, and then I bring it down with the same brush. Just bring it down. And then I grab one of these like little, I don't know, I guess they're like concealer brushes. And I just kind of like buff it out so you can't really see the line. Well, you know, the concealer, there you go. So that just highlights your brow and it gives you a more defined brow. And also if I need to do here, for example, because it was all over the place, I could just go ahead and do that really quick. And there's a lot of people that do it all the way from here, and that would just give you super dramatic defined brow, but I don't need that. And I don't do this every day. I only do it if I'm like doing maybe like a full face of makeup and I want my brows to be really defined. Right now I'm doing it because that product, I just didn't feel like my brows were really looking sharp. Alright, so there. Not bad. They look a little more defined. They're okay. Okay, so I'm not gonna do eyeshadows because I don't usually do eyeshadows since I have my lash extensions. If you guys want me to do more of like a full face with eyeshadow look, just let me know in the comments and give it a thumbs up, and I'll make sure, I promise I will do one if you don't mind how long these videos are. But today I'm not gonna do any eyeshadow. I'm just showing you what I do pretty much every time that you ask me what I have on my face or like the type of makeup I did. It's usually the one I'm doing right now. I'm opening this bronzer. This is the bronzer that we're gonna be trying, if I could get it out. Okay, so this bronzer is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, which I guess it's been out for years. I've had some other bronzers, never this one. This is the deep bronzer. It says new, so maybe it is new, but I've heard really, really good things about it, so we're gonna be trying it out. Okay, but after my foundation, what I do, since I put this concealer on my brows, I do have to set it, so I'm gonna go ahead and set it. And I am using the Laura Mercier Brightening Powder. This is what it looks like, and it's just like really fine powder. I'm just gonna use a little bit of it, and I'll go like this, just because that's like creamy product. And then I'm also gonna show you what I do on my eyes, usually every day. Not every day, but if I do more makeup, like if we're going out somewhere. Again, I'm not using eyeshadow, but what I do use is a bronzer, and I'll just put my bronzer in my crease, and that'll give you a little bit of a look like if you have some makeup on. Now I usually put the MAC bronzer, the Give Me Sun. I'll put that powder on my eye, but we're gonna go ahead and try this one. This smells really, really good. It smells like coconut, beachy, summer smell. All right, so I'm using a fluffy brush. This is a fluffy brush. This one is from MAC, it's the 224. I'm gonna go ahead and go in that, and then I'm gonna put this on my crease. And I don't know how this color will be, but you know what? I feel like I do have kind of like a hooded eye and a small eye, so I feel like this just opens up my eye a little bit, and it makes it look like I have more makeup on, but I really don't. All right, so that's it. That is all I do. And again, I have lash extensions, so to me it's like enough. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use my concealer, and I'm just using my regular concealer, which is the Tarte Shape Tape. You guys know I love this stuff, so I always put it in a triangular motion. Then I am using this brush. This brush is from Morphe, and it's the G2. And I'm just gonna go ahead and buff that out. Buff? No, I'm just gonna, you know, pat it down. Putting your concealer in a triangular motion instead of just like a half moon just helps cover your dark circles a little better, and also kind of like highlights, if you could see, highlights like your cheekbones. All right, so there you go. I'm actually really liking this foundation, guys. I don't know. Also, it might be the primer, because it looks a little more matte, but I really like it, not matte in a drying way. I also tend to put a little bit of concealer here just to highlight and on the bridge of my nose. Okay, just do that. It's like super sunny out. We were out for a little bit before, but this is like super hot. And Penelope's little cheeks get red right away. I also kind of just put whatever extra product I have a little bit on my forehead, in the middle of my forehead. That's it. Alright, so so I feel like these points of my face are highlighted, which is what I like to highlight. But I'm definitely going to be setting that again with the same powder, the Laura Mercier translucent powder or brightening powder. Which one is the one I use? I have both. This is the brightening powder. A lot of people use the translucent powder and they love it, but I like the brightening powder. So I just put it on this brush. This is a brush that came with what's her name? Kat Von D's contour palette, which I really like, but I haven't used in years. I haven't used it in a while. And I am just setting everything that I put where I put concealer. That just makes sure that your concealer stays in place and it doesn't move all around. So I just put it there, and I know it looks kind of white right now, but that's okay. Let it hang out for a minute, and then I go in with a stippling brush and I get whatever product, extra product there is off my face. Okay, so now that everything is set nicely and the extra product is on my face, let's go ahead and try out this bronzer on my actual face, not my eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and use, this is like my favorite like bronzing, not bronzing, but like contouring brush. Because I usually don't just apply bronzer, I kind of like contour my cheeks a little bit. And this is the M100 Morph brush. This is what it looks like. So let's go in with that.
Smells so good.
That's pretty. And then don't ever forget to contour your chin. This just makes your face, it kind of gives your face a lift. Scott Barnes always says that. He does JLo's makeup. And I've seen some of his videos. And he always contours down here. So he like kind of like does like this 3 motion. Also Mario, the one that does Kim Kardashian's makeup, always contour here. And I mean, you could tell the difference between this half of my face and this half. This is kind of bronzer contour. This is not. Oh, I really like this bronzer. It's super creamy and it goes on super nice. I like it. Okay, I know it looks like a lot. Don't panic, I'll buff it out. Every time you feel like you put a lot of product or you just feel like it's too much, use a stippling brush and then just buff it out. You'll be good. Oh, I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nose a little bit, and I don't do this all the time, but I'm gonna do it because I wanna try it out with this powder. And all I do is I'm using this kind of like fluffy but flat brush, and this is from a brand called Jessup that I ordered from Amazon, and it came in a set of brushes and it was super cheap. You see how this brush is? It's like kind of flat but kind of fluffy. That's what I use if I want to like contour my nose a little bit. So I'm just gonna put some of the powder and go straight on the sides of my nose. Straight. Just light strokes but straight. Then on the tip of my nose. And then the other side. Ooh, where are my neighbors going? Having like a party. There's a lot of people. Sorry, I'm like so nosy.
Okay, just on the other side. And then I'm just going straight down the sides.
There you go. And again, I'm just using the stippling brush, going in, buffing that out. I feel like my forehead needs to be buffed out a little. And that's it. A bronzer on. And my face is contour. I like it. Let's use some blush. I'm gonna go ahead and use a drugstore blush, which is one of my favorites. And this one is from Milani Cosmetics, and it is their baked blush. And this one is in the color Luminoso, which is one of my favorite blushes. Like, I bought this several times. I've been using it for years. This particular color, Luminoso, goes with everything. It's like a little peachy, shimmery blush, and I love it. So just putting some on this, tapping out the excess. And then I just smile, put on the upper V cheeks, bring it back. There you go. Oh, I love this blush, it's so good. You know, blush is something that like, you want to put it out, but you don't want to put too much. So I always buff it out just to make it, I don't know, just to blend it in. I just like to blend everything in. So I have two highlighters here that I want to show you. One is from the drugstore, and this is Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. I've had these before. They've been out for years. They're really good highlighters. They're amazing for the price that they are. This is what it looks like. And this is from the drugstore. This is about $4 or $5. So I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter brush. This is what it looks like. You can get it at Ulta, Sephora, anywhere. And I am grabbing some of this, tapping it off, and putting it right here. Ooh, this highlighter is really good. You guys see? I didn't even put that much, and I'm already like glowing. This highlighter is really, really good. And again, you could put as much or as little as you want. I don't bring it all the way in. I just do kind of like this part, and I bring it up a little bit, because that's the part I want to highlight. Is like my cheekbones, so they look nice and high and pretty. Then you could stop there, you know? You don't have to put that much. I just love highlighter. I highlight a little on top of my brow and a little down here. And I always highlight here. Make your lips look nice. And then I do the tip of my nose, and for that I use a pencil brush. I think I've showed you guys before, I don't know. I use a pencil brush, and I put some of that product right on the tip in a little rectangular and a little line, so it looks like you have that little cute button nose. And then I bring whatever product I have left a little bit right in the center of my nose, and I go like this with my finger, blend it out a little, put a little more here. So literally like just there in a rectangular form, and bring it up. And then I'm gonna do the other side. I love highlighter. I just love highlighter. I'm gonna use the Anastasia's, and I am going to use the same pencil and put some here in my inner dot, just so it doesn't look like the same shade as this highlighter. But I always do this, and this just helps you open up your eyes. And again, it helps you look, it makes you look like you have a little more makeup. You really don't. I mean, I have a full face, but like I don't have eyeshadow or anything, but this just helps open up your eye. And sometimes I put some underneath my brow, right here, just right here, to highlight my brow bone. Again, you don't have to do this. I don't do it all the time, but if I'm doing a little more makeup, I do. So there you go. So once that's done, all I'm gonna do is spray my face with a setting spray or whatever. I have been loving this. I just bought it. I wanted to get it for the longest time, but I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, and I tried it on at the store, and I was like, oh my god, I love it. So this is from Tatcha, and it's their Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. You could use this for several things. You could do it before makeup, you could do it after makeup, but it says here, shake gently before use, close eyes, mist onto his face for instant soothing hydration and silken radiant finish. So I know because it says dewy, you might think that it will make you look kind of like greasy, but it doesn't. It just makes your makeup look flawless. It makes your skin look so good. You guys are always asking me like what I put on my face, this and that. So I'm just telling you, I've been using this nonstop for the past 2 weeks, and I love it. So this is what it looks like. This one is on the pricier side, which was another reason why I didn't buy it before, but I totally love it. So you're gonna go ahead and close your eyes and spray it all over. It goes really fine, so you can put it close to your face. You can spray as much as you want. I like to spray a lot. And then while that dries, I'm gonna go ahead and put something on my lips. And I'm gonna try this one, which is from the drugstore too, and it is Milani Lip Gloss, and this is their, what type of lip gloss is this? Is their Amore Shine Lip Gloss, and this one is in the color Delight. So this is a new line of lip glosses they have. I love Milani Cosmetics. They have great affordable makeup, and this is the Amore Shine line. And again, this one is in the color Delight, or number 1. I'm just gonna put that on my lips. This is the first time trying it, but it looked like really pretty shade. Ah, yes. Oh, this is not like a lip gloss that is like a lip gloss, like lip gloss. You know what I mean? Like, it's more like a, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a liquid. It's like a lipstick lip gloss. Does that make sense? It's like a liquid. It's like a lipstick lip gloss. Oh my god. I'm in love with this color. This is amazing. Oh, I love the I'm not a lip gloss girl, but I love the texture. It's not like a sticky lip gloss, and it's not like a lipstick. It's like in between. I really like it, and I love this color for like a bronzy look. I feel like I'm so bronzy right now. And you see the spray, it definitely makes you look dewy. So if you're not for that look, you wouldn't like it. If you're a matte girl, you want to stay away from that. But oh, I just feel like this lip color and like the dewiness in my face looks really good. All right, so I'm done. This is the look. This is what I look like. I pretty much show you guys what I do every time I do like a makeup. Like when you see me on my vlogs and we're going out and I have makeup on, this is what I'm doing. Except that this time I just use products I haven't used before. So I am back. I'm gonna wash my face. I've been wearing this makeup now for about 8 hours, I think. Yeah, around there. 7, 8 hours. And I am really impressed with that foundation. It held up really good, and I feel like my makeup still looks really good. I have like some spots and stuff because we were playing with Penelope and she was like going on my face and like putting slobber on it, so I know it came off in some spots like here. But overall I think the foundation gets a thumbs up. I like it. I like it. Again, it smells really, really bad, but it's super cheap and it does give you a good finish. So I really like it. I mean, the bad thing is that it smells bad, and also that they don't have as many colors. That's the only bad thing I see. Other than that, it wore out really good, and I like the way that it made my skin look, and it's super cheap. So can't go wrong with that. The brows really quick. So I feel like I still am missing product there, even though I put so much to cover that bald spot. But look, clean fingers, it won't come off with anything. All right, so I have water in this tissue. If you could see, it's wet. That's makeup, that's not eyebrow, that's like foundation. Look, just foundation. So definitely great for sweaty days, if you're gonna be out all day, if you're gonna go into a concert, if you're going to a pool party, if you're going to the beach and you want your brows to stay. Definitely for day to day, if you're not doing any of that, I don't think it's necessary or worth it, just because it doesn't take 2 minutes. Unless you want like a slappy brow. If you have good hair on your brows, definitely it'll probably be great as like a gel type of, if you have like a good brow to begin with. If you don't have good brows, and if you have less brows than me, like if you have like not a lot of hair, it probably won't work, because as you could tell, it doesn't stick to your brows very good. But this one is actually really good. So that is it. That is all I have. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.